think Master Melella over the years has put a lot of time and energy and effort into being able to understand a lot of different types of people in terms of emotions and communication and needs and wants, and he is conscious of that and consciously makes the effort to be aware of that. And I think anytime you feel that someone is genuinely invested in you and interested in you, I think that's what makes the connection. He's not the type of person to start talking about himself. He's always asking you questions about you. How's school? How's work? What inspires you? What motivates you? How can I help you? So it's always about other people. It's very rarely about him.
Master Melella practices what he preaches. So he's out on the floor working with the students. He's out on the floor with his own family, showing everyone that the family that kicks together sticks together. He always has a positive attitude. So even if you're coming in after a really strenuous day, you could come in on the floor and the first time Master Melella says, "How's everyone doing today?" And everyone says, "Awesome, sir!" You know that the mood that you had, you kind of left it at the door, and it's a whole new atmosphere once you've gotten in here with Master Melella.
Passion, determination. He is passionate about what he's doing. He's determined to make sure everyone understands not only what he's doing, but what they want and need to do, and understand those differences. And once they derive that passion, then they become as determined as he does. We have passion and determined together, and it becomes dedicated. So he ends up with probably the most dedicated students that I've ever met.
All right, so I remember the first time that when I started working here, Master Melella was on the floor teaching, and I actually came home to my parents and started crying to say, I had chills, saying so amazing how he teaches and just gets to everyone. I couldn't believe that it was my brother. I couldn't believe it, that he inspires so many people and I just told my parents, you should be so extremely proud of him, because it was just so amazing. I remember the day.
Well, he's very disciplined, and he also likes to work on the particulars. He'll take a form and break it down, work on one particular move over and over again till you get it right. Consistency, which is awesome, and I respect him very much for that.
So when you first started out, ultimately was around the time that we just started getting together. So we're 20 years now in the making for, of course, your business as well as us. And I remember the first time that I started a class, you had left. I was so nervous to actually be a part of the program and be a part of Taekwondo Educational Center that I secretly took a lesson with one of your instructors in order to, of course, make you proud that I was a part of the program. So that was one of my most fondest memories of just starting out and making you proud.
Oh, goodness. I think back of the day when he came into the school, into the Peekskill location, and we were doing some training, and he brought in these boxes of Connolly's Taekwondo uniforms and shirts and this. I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "It's my school now." And he had this big smile and this big grin. You know, that was a pretty cool moment, and I was so excited for him.
I was Master Melella's first employee and instructor, and one of the things I remember the most about when he first started out with his school is his uncompromising vision. Master Melella didn't spend a lot of time looking at, what is this guy doing, what are these martial arts schools doing. He had a vision, and he had a desire for the way that he wanted his school to be and to run. And I was really impressed, and I always respected the way that he just said, "This is the way we're going to do it. It's the way that I want to do it. And, sink or swim, this is how it's going to go."
He was so excited to open up his first school. He had a lot of support from us and a lot of the Carmel parents. They all loved him, and they wanted to make it work also. And he, from the very beginning, wanted to change lives of his students. and I think he accomplished that.
Well, my first memory was actually he did my very first lesson. So I remember my mom got a promotion in the mail to do martial arts. I had just moved here. I was dealing with some bullying and school issues. So we thought that martial arts would be a great way for me to kind of start to deal with some of my challenges. And yeah, I did my very first introduction lesson with him after he finished teaching one day.
Well, I remember his first competitions and seeing him grow in the competition, going into business. At first, it was a little bit of a challenge because Paul wanted to stay in Florida. Mom and I convinced him to come back home. Glad he did, and he's come a long way. Every time I go into the school, people come up to me, "Oh, you're Master Melella's dad. What a great son you have, a great program." Everything's just makes you just stick your chest out. So, there you go.
Oh my God, I can't even begin to tell you. There's so much. Just the love. It's more of a family place. It's not even like a job or an after school. I run the after school program. It's not even that. It's just being around people that you love, people that love you, and just family. I'm so grateful to have been part of his journey.
The relationships that I formed with the children, their families, the other instructors, and I think another really cool thing is being in a place at the end of the day that I'm happiest. Like, I'm happiest here, and I think that's one of the most beneficial things about working here.
He's helped me a lot with my family dynamic. Coming with my two younger brothers, before we all started training here, we didn't really get along that well. And since we started training, we've just been able to get along better, had a better relationship with my two brothers and my stepmom also. So I owe a lot to him for the family aspect of this.
A healthy lifestyle is very important, and that's kind of how I've lived my entire life. I was never really the kid that loved junk food or any of that kind of stuff, but coming into Taekwondo, having Master Melella try and guide me and guide the rest of the students to cutting out junk food and exercising daily and living a healthier lifestyle has really helped me stay focused and definitely in a lot better shape than I would say other people.
Being a martial arts student at Master Melella's school has helped me with so many different things. It's helped me with losing a lot of weight. It's helped me with gaining confidence that I didn't have before I came back to training, even before I started training in the first place. And he's helped me so much with learning how to deal with young children and even children around my age, and learning how to deal with parents and more professional type of situations like that.
Getting to be an instructor under Master Melella was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. He taught me so many different programs and ways to correct students, such as PCP, and he was such an influential figure and helped not only myself but many of the other instructors to becoming who we are and to become confident leaders.
Master Melella to our family is this role model and inspiration and something to look up to and to aspire to be, and to role model our teaching and lives after.
It's really more than just being a martial artist and a black belt and the physical part of Taekwondo. I think he really pushes the spiritual side and making uncommon people, as he loves to say, uncommon teenagers like me, like he raised me and my friends to be, and I really thank him for that, and also all the gratitude he brings to everybody, to his family, to people that he's never even met before, to his clients that he works with. Even if you've just met him, you can tell that he has that like special mark that makes him a very good person, and that's one of my favorite things about him.
Hey bud, 20 years. Seems like a long time until it passes you by, and all of a sudden that 20 years that seemed like a long time is a very short time. You look back and you look at the memories and the accomplishments, and your mom and I are extremely proud, and it's just amazing what you've accomplished. Just want to thank you for all the good years and for keeping the family tight, bringing your brother in, and just want to say that we love you very much and extremely proud of you. Congratulations.
Master Melella, my best friend, partner, business partner, martial arts partner, 20-year achievement. And you know, I'm truly blessed and truly grateful because this just doesn't happen. We've been training together for 33, 34 years. And I was talking to Master Bedini the other day, and we were training, and I just said, do you realize we're doing what we did together, but over 30 years? Like, that doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. And the bond and the relationship that we have is you know, the most cherished relationship I will admittingly say I have in my life. You know, obviously, I guess my wife's pretty important too, and my family, my children, and my brothers and my sisters, but you're right up there. So this is such an unbelievable milestone. You have impacted thousands and thousands of people, you know, through our schools, through Empowered Mastery. Your drive is second to none. Your passion is second to none. And I admire you in so many ways. I would not be half as disciplined I am, which I still have lots to improve, if it was not for your guidance and your mentorship. And you know, congratulations on this wonderful achievement. All of us here, my family, all of my students, you know, we're very grateful to have you such an integral part of our lives. Your friendship means the world to me. I love you like a brother, and all the best.
Obviously, for the past 20 years, you've inspired me so much. You've created books, you've created national champions and U.S. national team members. Not only that, but you're also the #1 top grossing martial arts school in the country. You've inspired hundreds, if not thousands of people. You've created hundreds, if not thousands of black belts in our community. Congratulations on 20 years. I look forward to the next 20 years, and I'm happy to have joined this journey with you.
Congratulations on 20 years, Master Melella. I owe you everything. The teacher I am, the musician I am, because of just learning about confidence and the drive and how to work hard and achieve. I owe it all to you from training me very, very early on. So many of us owe so much to you. Congratulations, and thank you so much for everything you have done.
So congratulations, happy 20 years of business, happy 20 years of being together. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you, and I hope this video exemplifies everything that everyone is reaching out to your heart. I love you.
Happy 20th anniversary. I've known you for 18 out of those 20 years, and I hope it's another 20 more, and then 20 more from then. Thank you for everything you've done. We love you.
Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being the most awesome, disciplined man that I know, who is a role model in that part of my life since I've met you until now. So thank you for being you.
Master Melella, thank you very much for 11 great years for our family and 20 years of success on your part. We love being here and we love you. Thank you, Master Melella.
Thank you, Master Melella, for an awesome 20 years. You have inspired me and my family to do great things.
Thank you, Master Melella.
Thank you, Master Melella.
Thank you, Master Melella.
Thank you, Master Melella.
Kamsahamnida.